Mikey, wait, you're gonna come out later.
Shh.
No, they don't know. I'm muted.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I think someone's listening to the stream while playing. So if anybody has that on our panel, if you could not watch it while you're on it, we're getting echo. Anyways, welcome. I'm your host, Wooly Shackleton. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Would I Lie to You? Pig's own stolen game show from the BBC of the same name. We are brought to you tonight. Our producer is Peter Kunis, and I'm your host, Wooly Shackleton. Before we get into it and introduce our panels, let me explain a little bit on how this game show works. Earlier in the week, all of our panelists sent in true statements about themselves to our producer, Peter. Peter then turned around and decided to send those back, or he decided to send them a falsehood. They do not know which is which. They do not know what is in the content of that email because they have not opened them yet. So tonight, they will open those envelopes, read the statement, and the other team needs to determine, are they telling a truth or are they telling a lie? Yes. Chloe, excellent, excellent props.
I got called out. Already about the mustache.
Nice.
Oh no, Matt and I got called out pretty good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Chloe, you are team captain of Honest Lie or Honestly. I don't know. Honestly. Okay. All right. Would you like to introduce your team, please?
Yes,
yourself
of course.
And your team. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I was getting there, Willie. I am Chloe.
Sorry.
I'm Chloe, and this is Steven, the lovely and talented, and Jordan, the lovely and talented, both looking gorgeous and deceitful and truthful. So that's it.
Excellent. That was good. Welcome, honestly, to our game show tonight. Jimmy, could you introduce your team? Maybe it's Mikey.
Yeah, of course. Well, I am Jimmy, or maybe it's Mikey. And next to me, you can see Matt, but maybe it's Mikey. And on the end, we definitely have Roy, but maybe it's Mikey.
But maybe it's Mikey.
Yeah, we've been lying and telling the truth to each other all week, so we're really looking forward to this.
That's good. Good. I'm glad to hear you all are taking this serious, going into training. Exercising
great
that
montage.
truth. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into it. Welcome to our audience. Please participate in the chats. We love it. Our panelists can see what you're writing, and if I'm an egomaniac, so if I like what I see written, I usually throw it up on the screen. So please do participate in our chat tonight. We have randomly selected the order of tonight's panelists, and the first person tonight is Matt. Matt, if you want to open up your envelope, and while you're doing that, I'm going to do a little plug. We're putting up the donations again, as always. If you feel inspired to donate to the Providence Improv Guild, that link will let you do it, but no pressure whatsoever. We are very happy that you've just tuned in to watch. That's payment enough. And if you would, the only thing we ask of you is if you tune into whatever Pig's got going on, and I will tell you, this week we have a lot. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. is the sketch comedy showcase on YouTube. So go to the Pig page on YouTube tomorrow night at 8 and watch our graduates of our Pig sketch class put on their sketches. The other thing is we are relaunching classes, level 1, October 21st. Check out improvpig.com to register. Okay, did I stall enough, Matt?
Yeah,
You ready?
I was looking
All
for
right.
the attachment. Turns out it's at the bottom of the email.
It's at the bottom of the email.
Yeah, no, I was looking for an attachment. I couldn't find it at all. Okay. I tried to surprise my family by making beer-flavored popsicles.
Did you say beer flavored?
He did say, but it
Beer
sounded like bear.
I thought it was bear flavored.
not
I was
bear.
like, oh.
Bear beets.
But lie about how you would have done that.
All right, so now it is Honestly's turn to suss out if Matt is telling the truth or telling a lie.
What kind of beer was it?
Mm.
Was it an IPA? Hefeweizen?
Don't give him ideas.
It was actually Rogue Dead Guy Ale.
Why did you pick that?
Because it was a genius idea I had after coming back from Oregon. And it was a lot of like microbrews.
Okay. That sounds correct to me.
What was the like? You said you were surprising them. Why? How was it a surprise?
Well, I just got back from Oregon. I don't know how to say this the right way, but anyways, I was like, this is going to work. I had brewed beer with my roommate out there. So I was like, if I can brew beer, I could make a popsicle.
So, did you make these popsicles before you came home? Like, did you fly with them home? Or travel with them home? What?
No. No.
Were you
I
frozen?
tried to make
don't
them
know.
at home.
That was wild. Okay.
Did you already have a mold? Did you have a mold?
I said I tried to make them at home. I didn't fly with them. It's a long flight.
Ah, you're very laggy,
Did I
huh?
cut out
Okay.
there?
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, I just said a whole sentence. Multiple sentences, really.
So did
What
you
didn't
have
you
a?
hear?
We don't know. We didn't hear.
I would never do the freezing trick. You would know.
He's faking the freezing polar says, so.
A mold? Yeah,
They have a hand
Oh,
there.
fuck. That's funny.
I had a mold.
He did have a mold. He did. So they weren't like ice cube tray. That's
Am I?
legitimate.
Yes.
You'll catch that later then.
Why did you have a mold?
Damn. All right.
So-
Hello. I'll keep my hand going like this, so you know.
Ask him again, Jordan.
Why? So you had a mold. Did you buy it specifically
I
for?
mean, what? Jordan, now that was Jordan faking. Jordan's got a good internet connection in that bunker.
Bunker?
I'm not faking the
think-
freeze.
Oh my God, Matt.
I'm not faking the freeze.
He's so far
Not
behind. I
faking
think
the
we
freeze.
just judge him based on his internet quality.
I couldn't make my hand go like that.
All right. I was afraid this might happen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but I feel like you're not hearing us, bro.
This
And that's
delay
going
was
to be an
happening in the
issue.
run through. Everything was clear.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Mikey, turn off your Wi-Fi.
let's think about what he said. He said that it was some like rogue. Is that from Oregon?
Yeah.
Do you think that he's trying to be?
Jordan, I just
Like-
keep hearing you ask about a mold. Yes, there was a mold.
Wow.
It was like a
It was a black
Oh,
mold.
boy.
have you ever made
Half his family
popsicles like
died.
with orange?
Yeah.
Well, I had the mold. They were in my parents' house. We had them when we were kids. We'd make like Gatorade pops, orange juice pops.
And bear meat pops.
Yeah. I think we should take Katie's advice and just try to deliberate now because
Yeah.
he's going to answer
Yeah.
our questions eventually.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go.
I feel like it's like I think the only thing that would make me think I don't know if this is true is like surprising people with a beer pop, but
Oh, sorry
Also-
for the internet lag.
yeah,
It's all right.
Oh, it's really funny.
Yeah,
We
the
forgave
internet
you a
lag.
while ago.
Also the internet lag, surprising people and
Ask
just
me again.
internet lag.
You asked about mold. You said, "Why did you have mold?"
These
Matt,
molds are killing me.
Matt,
Oh my
you're,
God.
you're referring to things from last year where we've moved on from the mold.
He's
Not for putting beer into.
The-
The mold was something that I was from when I was like a kid,
my god.
and we would make like juice pops,
He's gonna be talking about this
different
in the next
juices,
person.
or
Okay.
Gatorade.
Tune in at 10 when Matt finally answers this question.
Okay.
This is probably hilarious.
shit.
for
Okay.
So
Very
I'm just gonna
frustrating
say
for me.
I feel like it's a lie. I think it's a lie.
Yeah.
It's a lie. I think
If
it's a lie.
anything,
too.
for like the surprise aspect of it just doesn't make
Mhm.
any sense.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
the-
right?
The mold question keeps coming back around in different ways.
Wow, was that delayed?
So yeah, I say lie.
Like,
Yeah, I. Yes. Rebecca. Oh fuck. Okay. So yeah, I also think it's a lie because this is ridiculous. So, Willie, we're gonna go with a lie, and
A
Matt's
lie?
gonna tell us if
All
it's
right.
true eventually.
Yeah,
God,
a
it's gonna take
half
1,000
hour now
years.
we'll know what the answer to this round is. But Matt, were you telling a lie? And if you say mold, I'm going to shut you off. Mm-hmm.
Let's say if he unfreezes, it was a lie.
Oh, Matt's calling me. Hold on.
Wow.
Hey.
drama.
Oh, this is
So
good.
did you hear anything we just said? Because
No. Chloe,
Jordan
could you
keeps
get?
asking me
Is
about
it a
mold.
lie?
yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, we're so
we're-
far past.
This
all
is
wild,
not
so
fun
we-
for
Have
the
mold.
audience.
We need to know if this is true or lie because we think
Not
you're
have-
lying.
The mold,
He said it's 100. Can you repeat that?
the mold when I was a kid.
He said it's
We made
100% a lie.
Yay!
juice- Oh yeah, it's 100% a lie.
Whew,
All right,
whew.
that was wild.
Yeah,
Wait, against all odds.
you know,
Can I-
Matt, I don't want to shame anybody, but maybe it's time to drop AOL and get into broadband.
No,
I
I'm
just-
hearing you, but it's very laggy.
Mm.
So
He's still on the phone. I've hung up my phone. Like,
I
what are
figured
you
I would
even
just
doing?
call in.
If I could share a truth about myself, I realize I laugh like a mountain dwarf. So I'd like to thank the show for
Sure.
giving me this truth.
I feel that.
We are all about the introspection here on Would I Lie to You? So hopefully you find some personal truths while you go through this process. All right.
So funny. Holy shit.
Are we
Okay.
ready for our next round?
We'll never be ready, but I'm excited.
Matt, I muted you because we're still getting mold from 10 hours ago. So when you finally hear this, just know you're muted. Jordan, you are up.
No.
Please open your email and read the statement as written.
So fucking funny. Holy shit. Okay.
Okay. Opening, scrolling. Okay. I once had to cut a 6-foot-long dead snake out of my wall.
Was it in your current place? Or?
No, it was not.
So was it dead when you started?
Yes, it was dead when I started. We only like knew it was there because it started to smell.
Was it a dangerous snake, from what you understand?
I mean, it wasn't poisonous. It was a boa constrictor. It was a boa constrictor.
Oh,
So how did you like? What was the process that got you into the wall to find it?
So it wasn't just me. It was actually my like it was a whole family endeavor. It was my my older brother who mostly cut, and I think he used a circular saw.
A circular saw?
Yeah.
To get into the wall, you used a circular saw.
Yeah.
Right, but like so it just started smelling and your brother's just like, oh, time for the circular saw. I've been wanting to do this forever. Like,
Well, no, it was like there was a whole process to it. So the room started to smell, and we were like, Alan, clean your room. It's disgusting in there. And he did. He cleaned the room, and it still smelled. So then we emptied the whole room, and we started like sniffing around. Where is this coming from? And we narrowed it down to an outlet. And then we were like, something's in this wall. And there was something in the wall.
had you lived at this place a long time? Or?
Yeah, this is like our family home, or my childhood home.
Oh, wow.
sorry, I don't know if Matt's with us in real time or in his own dimension.
We've got a new game show. Is Matt live or in the past? Everybody gets a guess.
I'm looking for the Infinity Stone.
So tell us about that mold, Matt.
Well, let me tell you, you can make juice pop. You can make Gatorade pop. You can make soda pop. Turns out you can't make beer pop due to the alcohol.
Okay.
All right.
So, Jordan, what'd you do with the snake?
Yeah, for real.
No, it came out in parts. It was it was a old dead snake, and my brother actually he went to a army surplus store, and he got like a World War II gas mask.
Huh.
It was a whole operation. It was like my main memory was one middle chunk. That was I can't get it out of my brain.
Do you think a neighbor or somebody lost a pet, or what's your thought on why this happened?
Oh, so I know why it happened. Just to ask the question, yeah. My brother's like a punchy kind of guy, and he's the type that like punches walls when he's mad. And this was our pet snake from like 8 months ago that had gone missing. And he had punched a hole in the wall, and clearly the snake found that hole in the wall, went in. My brother patched the hole in the wall, and then one thing led to another. And
That never occurred to you that there might be
and a circular saw had to be taken to the wall.
All right, so let's think about this timeline here.
Hey,
Brother, Matt,
Jordan,
punch,
Jordan,
ball,
real quick,
snake,
I was
lost,
I was
patch,
back in
hole.
1998 when you started the story. How old were you?
Oh, God, to answer your question, Matt, for 5 minutes from now,
Still
when you
very
hear it,
delayed, obviously.
I was probably
All
like
right.
I think I was like maybe 8th grade. But back to your question about timelines, Jimmy.
Yeah, so Was it brother punched the wall?
Yes.
The snake went into the wall.
Yep.
Did you notice that the snake was gone?
No, yeah, we noticed. It was
Okay.
yeah, it was
So then y'all just started patching holes. Like,
No,
let's not worry about
no.
this lost snake. We're just gonna patch holes.
we did not patch the hole
You
immediately.
need me to pick
There
up
was,
anything while I'm back here?
we patched the hole like months after. The
Well,
hole
you-
punching is a regular occurrence.
So what do we think? Is it time to deliberate? Do you have enough information? Are there any last minute questions?
Matt, do you have any questions?
He'll get back to us in 5 minutes.
Yeah, Matt, just yell what you think, and then Roy and I will deliberate.
Jimmy, you got to be talking. He won't talk unless you're talking.
Yeah, Roy, what are you thinking?
Now, did you say you didn't know where it came from? I mean, I thought that you had said that earlier in the conversation.
No. We know it was my brother's pet snake.
Okay.
So,
I think it could be true. I don't know.
I like the confidence, Roy.
I know. That's me.
I don't know. Like, I want to think that it's a lie because I would hope that a snake getting lost in a hole near an outlet, the first shot wouldn't be let's go for it with a circular saw. Just out of the safety for your brother. Like, I think Matt gave an L for a lie, maybe.
Well, let's go with a lie.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling.
I just went back in time, so I know it's a lie.
Okay, yeah. So all right, Matt is a time traveler, so I think I'm gonna go with him.
All right, so we're locking in lie. Jordan, were you telling the truth or was that a lie?
that was the truth.
Oh!
It's a lie.
And I will say this, the audience is not happy that was the truth. There was a lot of, please be a lie, please be a lie.
It is a lie.
Yeah.
Was your
Bowler
brother
hates
safe?
snakes.
What's up?
Was your brother safe?
My brother was fine. Yeah. My brother was fine. The snake was not fine.
Yeah, for real.
What's the snake's name?
I don't think it had a name. We would
No
name
wonder it ended up in the wall. Damn.
it was like a big deal for like a solid month. We looked around the whole neighborhood for the snake because it had gotten lost in the summer, and we're like, maybe it's living outside eating like neighborhood cats. But then the winter came, and we were like, I guess the snake is gone, and then it wasn't gone. It just took like months for it to start smelling because they can go for so long without food and water. It was a real tragedy in our family home.
All right. Well, after 2 rounds, the score is honestly 1. Maybe it's Mikey 0. No points were exchanged that round. So let's get right into it. Jimmy,
I
you
wish
are
I
the
could
next
help you now, Jim.
contestant
Okay.
on Would I Lie to You?
It's a lie.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Ian, I have to let you know that this is a possession one.
This is a possession one, then.
You mean Wooly, Jimmy?
Willie,
Who is this
yes.
Ian?
Yes.
Willian.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Not his phone name.
Well,
That's
Jimmy,
trouble.
here is the possession picture.
So this is a mini version of Jeff Foxworthy.
Sure is.
It's a face of Jeff Foxworthy that I own that I hide around my house to scare people.
I appreciate that you put a quarter in for scale. Appreciate that.
It's like important to have scale.
It's not even helpful. The quarter is so small.
Yeah,
Like, that
it
head's so
doesn't seem that
disgusting.
miniature.
I didn't have Jeff Foxworthy's actual face to prove that it was mini, so I had to use a quarter.
Oh yeah, but it looks mask sized. Like it looks like the size of a regular person's face, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it's
I
small.
don't know. Does anyone have a quarter nearby?
I do not. Where is Matt? He just disappeared again. Oh, there he is. Okay.
I'm going for a trip.
Oh my God.
He's in a new decade.
Okay. I don't know. off the bat, I feel like I'm getting some true energy. I feel like this is some weird
Ow.
shit that Jimmy would do.
It's just so big.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
You
I
would
wish
not be able to
I-
hide that. Like you would see that. Like, and I truly like if I saw that, would never return. It would be the last you saw of me.
Hold on. Granted, I have a real big head, but this is a quarter. Can we see the picture again?
Certainly,
pull up-
Jordan.
The picture.
It might be mini.
Yeah, maybe a little smaller.
It
Like a
is
baby's face. It's
it's
a
like
mask for a
a
baby.
90% to real life size Jeff Foxworthy.
Yeah, that's what the lie is. The lie is I have an actual size Jeff Foxworthy.
I'm just like trying to think like, was this a gift? I know Jimmy likes to play board games. Was there a Blue Collar, the board game that I didn't know about?
Well, so
collar
why
the
do you
board
have it? Why do you have it, Jimmy?
Well, I found it. So
Where?
I found it at work, or at least my former job. I used to work at a toy company,
That's true.
I want one in Rhode Island.
and they're usually just like discarded stuff, and it was in a bin of stuff that I found, and I saw it, and I'm like, I kind of need this.
Waste of a good stone.
So did this toy company? Did they manufactured this slightly miniature Jeff Foxworthy?
Yes. I wasn't there when it was made, but my understanding is that like was it Billy the Bass?
I think so. The singing
Yeah.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
like
singing bass.
the singing fish. So it was like a little Jeff Foxworthy that talked to you when you walked.
It talks?
Yeah, well,
Oh my god!
I think it was intended to talk.
Oh God, no, thank you.
So yeah, I mean, I had to. So like, it dawns back like the idea of like hiding stuff to scare people. It was kind of a thing that my friends and I did in college, where like we had like a picture of a scary baby face that we hid around the house, and so I just kept that energy going, but with Jeff Foxworthy.
The baby grew up and became Jeff Foxworthy. So
Thanks,
what?
Bagley.
So what? You said you scare people around your house. Who are you scaring with this?
Whoever finds it.
All right, real quick. Name 3 places you've hidden it.
Medicine cabinet.
Okay.
In like not the silverware drawer, but like one of like a kitchen drawer. I feel like I put it in like the washer or dryer once, but yeah, I don't know, anything that has like a place that you can close. Yeah, if you can close it, you can have Jeff Foxworthy back there.
That's been a lifelong motto of mine. What are we thinking?
I don't have any questions to ask, but I feel like it's true. I feel it like in my heart that it's true, but I don't know why.
I'm uncomfortable if it is true to know that I've shared space with that Jeff Foxworthy head at some point in my life.
Just knowing that you could have been a subject of being
I
scared.
could have been victimized by Jeff Foxworthy.
Well, I did see Emily in the comments saying that she was the one that you generally scare, and that tracks. I feel like that
Oh
tracks.
yeah, I mean that's just something I do for fun. She's an easy scare. I mean, come on, honestly, any of you, if you saw that, could you pass it up? Could you really pass that up?
It's re-
But also look at it now and then imagine it saying like you're smarter than a 5th grader. Just like catchphrases.
You're redneck.
Yeah. If you
I think it's true.
I'll go with true too.
Man, I feel true. It's felt true since the first utterance. So we're gonna say true.
We're locking in true. All right, Jimmy I think we need to put it up one more time. Were you telling the truth about this Jeff Foxworthy bust, or were you telling a lie?
Can we end the show now?
I have left the chat.
What's wrong, Steven? Come on.
Oh my god.
Oh my!
I feel like
God,
I've destroyed
so
the sanctity of marriage.
Oh shit! That's
All
really
right.
funny. Poor Matt is really stuck in another dimension. He sent me this saying, "Who is this on my screen?"
Matt, just tune in YouTube, watch it from there, get it in real time.
Oh shit! That's really funny.
Yeah, legitimately, you can message in the private chat if you're watching on YouTube, and we'll actually see it when you think it.
All right. I don't even know. Peter, what's the score?
Choose it, baby.
I can't even. I have one job, and it's really Peter doing it. The score now is honestly 2. Maybe it's Mikey 0.
It's Mikey's fault.
It is Mikey's fault. All right. Next up, randomly drawn is Roy. Roy, grab that email and read it as you see it.
Do not open.
Do not open. LG, Baggett like to know if he can call you, if that's okay. and then LG would like to call Tom.
Let's get a phone tree going.
And then this all started because Matt, could you call Tom?
Oh my god, this is the best.
All right, Roy, you ready?
Yeah. Someone tried to convince me for 3 weeks that they were my identical twin. This guy. Oh, you asked me questions.
Yeah,
You're gonna launch right into the story. That's fine.
yeah. Roy, can we have some more context for this? What were you going to say?
So I went to this gay bar, which seems to be a theme with me, when I was younger and single. And there was a guy there that looked like me. And the thing is about this is I would be, it was a weird time because I would go there and people would give me such attitude. You know, it's like, you know, they'd look at me like I was cheating on somebody, you know, and like, I know what you're doing. And I didn't know who the fuck these people were.
Troy.
You know, and so all of a sudden one day I see this guy that kind of looked like me, you know, he was about my size and he didn't, you know, there's no fucking way he was going to be my twin. But then, like, I was involved with a lot of parties and things, and I would go to the parties and I would help, you know, with the decorations and all that shit at gay bars. There's a lot of festivities and things, and so then this guy, his name was Roger. Too, which was weird. We're like, no, you know, and Roger.
All right, Roger, damn.
Roy Roger. But
Roy Rod. Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm
right.
not adopted or anything. So this
Identical twink is great. Holy shit.
so he kept saying it, and then I told him he was sort of stalking me too. You know, he'd show up at work. I used to work at a restaurant, maybe like a half a mile away from from this place, and he'd show it like, oh, this guy's walking in, and he'd come up to me, and I think he had a crush on me too, which was really weird. So,
Not weird.
it was weird. Not my type, dude. But he didn't look that
A
much.
lot of self-loathing there, Roy.
I
Rod.
know.
Yeah, I think we need to dive deeper into this, Roy.
Raj.
Okay.
Wooly's day job is counselor, so $200 an hour, we can get to the bottom of this.
All right. Roy. So why did it take 3 weeks for him to, like, how could that have possibly taken 3 weeks to try to say that he's your identical twin versus like a fraternal twin? That makes a little more sense.
That would make
Identical?
more sense. But
Identical is identical. You know immediately. He's the parent trap.
he looked enough like me that people would come up and and say, Roger, but I get that anyway from my name. So the thing that was the worst was when there were definitely a couple of times where, I guess this Roger dude had a boyfriend or something, and people kept getting pissed at him. I know what you. So.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I will say that there is that like phenomenon. There's an N at the end of that, right? It's like gay couples that look like siblings or like identical twins. So Andy Milanakis, if you're available, so am I. But
Kevin and I get that all the time because people think that we're.
But so that's why I'm like, okay, this could be true.
Yeah.
Because like I've definitely what passes for news sometimes on like gay news sites like out.com is like 21 couples that look like twins. It's like a slideshow.
It was the weirdest thing. It's like I knew Kevin at the time. We had first gotten together, and these people kept coming up to me, and I'm like, I don't know why they're mad. Why they're mad at me? And then this guy, it was ridiculous. But then I told them to fuck off.
Yeah. What gay bar were you at?
It was called the Frontier in Springfield, Mass.
Ooh, that's your Six Flags.
Ooh.
More flags, more fun.
There, I guess.
He
gets off the bus.
Yeah,
I wasn't believing it until I realized it was next to Six Flags, and I mean, it's not a magical place, but it's like magical adjacent.
All right, Matt is back with us now. Right?
Oh.
From Earth 427.
From Earth 427.
Yeah, it's a different planet, different universe.
Oh, right. Okay. Great. So it's a different Matt altogether. Okay, cool. Anyway.
I'm willing to say this one's true.
Yeah, that's my impression too. That was so much detail. Much detail.
Juicy, like chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At first, I was very much like, this has to be a lie. But he convinced me.
Yeah. To me, it feels like the wording of the statement feels lie-ish, but then there's so much true content in there. I feel like it has to be true.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be too much detail. That is a good point, Becca, but I don't know. You had that like readily available.
You were going to launch right into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was unprompted.
It's he was too anxious to tell this story. He's been feeling guilty about cheating on Roger.
Yeah. He ruined Roger's life, and now he's paying it, right?
Oh, good look. No.
And for my possession, Roger is here.
Jordan, how do you feel? You feel
I'm
like
saying
it's
true.
true, Steven?
True.
I'm going to say true as well. We're saying, it was a lie!
Oh, wow. Roy, just jumping ahead. Got so excited.
Whoa.
Maybe it's Mikey has hurt me so much tonight.
Wow.
Jeff Foxworthy mask at the lie.
No, this
was very lie.
Kevin had not somebody who thought he was
Kevin.
in, but when I was first hanging out with Kevin, there was this
Get him
guy
out of here,
that
Jimmy.
looked a lot like him. And people got mad at
It's
me
Roger.
for going out with Kevin because they thought he was cheating on somebody else. So that's
Wow.
Easy story.
Get out of here. I
Oh,
see you and
man,
Jimmy.
that's why there was so much detail. It was
His eyes were rolling back in his head.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All right.
Wow.
Well,
Okay, wow.
with that,
Wild.
Roy blocked the point on that one. So score stays the same. 2-0. 2-0. All right. Next up, Chloe.
Ooh, me.
you got this cloak.
Thank you. Okay.
Matt, what timeline are you on?
Yeah. All right. Are you ready?
We are ready.
The email reads as follows. My family once had an anthrax scare in the mail.
I shouldn't think that's funny.
You both are cruel.
So what tipped it off as an anthrax scare?
So it was an unmarked envelope that my mother had received in the mail. And in this envelope, there wasn't really anything in it except for this like white powder. And we were like, what the fuck?
What's up? Face?
Did you hear anything I just said, Matt? Oh, no.
This is great.
Let's see. So was it during a time where there were other anthrax scares going on in the news? Is that?
Yeah.
Sorry, where was the anthrax scare?
At my childhood home in the mail. What if I just call Matt? What if I just talk to him on the phone also? Maybe that'll help.
Just put him on speaker.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't have anthrax on Earth 424. Oh, geez. Chloe's calling.
yeah, just in case you shit out again, I just want to have you here so you can hear what we're doing.
Yeah.
You did just start talking about anthrax.
I did. I did start talking about anthrax.
Just wanted to make sure. All right.
Okay. Anyway.
So I'm live.
Okay. Yes, you're live right now. At least you're live to me.
Okay. So it was an unmarked envelope.
So much is happening.
Oh,
My mother.
we can't do this now because
Oh,
you're
yeah,
lagging so
he's-
hard. I have to hang up. All right. Well,
All right.
nothing we
so,
can do about this now.
So your family gets the letter, open it up, white powder.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I didn't do anything because I was a child, but my parents like freaked out and they contacted like the hazmat department to like come and check it out because I guess that's protocol.
Was like what did your family like? Did you just bunker in your house? Like what was the situation?
No, they had us stay out of our house actually.
Oh.
So I don't honestly know where the rest of my family was, but I know that my sister and I were sitting in the car while all this was unfolding because I was kind of young-ish. So my sister was kind of just keeping me away from the madness.
We were just talking. We were like on the phone. Call Tom. Tom, call.
Oh fuck.
So who was it addressed to in your family?
It was addressed to my mother.
Did she deserve it?
I don't know. That's a subjective question. I don't think so, but I don't know every detail of my mother's life. Perhaps karmically this was retribution. I don't know.
So did you find out who sent it?
Not that I know of. They might have found out, but I don't know. It's a mystery for me still.
Yeah. So what did your family do like from that day forward? Like was it scary?
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat that, Jimmy.
No, just like how did your family react? Like
Oh, not pleased. No one was pleased. Everyone was kind of, all the adults were like kind of freaked out. And it was like a big hullabaloo on my circle because I grew up on a cul-de-sac. So we had like the hazmat team, and she made me sit next to a bunny man on a plane. No, but there was like, the news came and the mayor came and all that shit.
So how long did it take to be resolved?
A day. Like not even a full day, but it was just like one isolated event. It wasn't dragged on past that day.
So what was like the go ahead to be safe that day?
I'm sorry?
Like they show up, they do their thing, and then they leave, and then they're just like, all right, see ya. You're okay. Like what did they do?
I mean, I think what happened is that they determined that it was not anthrax, and then they were like, "Cool, everything's fine." But before they determined that, it was a lot of hullabaloo.
Right. How old were you when this happened?
I was 10. It was a day, Tina. It was a day.
She doesn't use the word hullabaloo lightly. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've said hullabaloo maybe 5 times in my life, 3 of which in this little monologue I'm giving. So
the mayor came.
Yeah.
Oh my God! With this fun, this is unbelievable. With the like,
So-
how delayed are we on Earth 427? Just
Thanks, Wooly.
Bye.
holy shit!
He just gave up.
Yeah.
The mayor of Cranston on Earth 427 apparently had something to do.
Yeah.
So what was the interaction with the mayor like?
Well, I did not interact with the mayor because my dad did not let that happen. I was just a kid. But it was not a nice interaction. Like he was there because the news was there. And this was happening, like Roy said, during a time where there was like, this was kind of happening and this was a scary thing still. This was early 2002. And so the mayor arrived to like try to talk to people in our family to be like, what's going on with this? And my dad hated that mayor as well. He did not like him, and he flipped out and yelled at him until he left. LG
That part
got me
sounds
on the
like
line. What do I do?
or something. Oh, the mayor! I'm gonna go. That could be true.
All right. Do we have one last question and then we'll deliberate? Or are you ready to go right into deliberation?
I don't know if I have any questions. Like, Roy, you have anything?
It's pretty cut. I think we've asked a lot of the pertinent questions, but
Yeah.
it could go, this could go.
It's almost like it's a 50-50
what do you-
choice.
Yeah, I wish I had 2 teammates to help me out.
I
No, I'm sorry. I wish you would.
know.
Oh no, Roy, you're great. So Roy, what are you thinking?
I want to go with lie.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the mayor bit is throwing me off. Like,
Yeah.
because like if it was anthrax, like, oh, let's bring the mayor in when it's like not a good situation. But then if it wasn't real, then like bring him in just to be like, hey, no more sending fake anthrax out there, guys. So,
No more sending fake anthrax,
Yeah.
Cranston.
real anthrax or nothing. Yeah. So if you're, I think I'm leaning lie as well.
Yeah, lie.
Because it's also like a lot of like, I don't know. It was like, she only knows so much because it was her parents dealing with it. So I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go. I think going lie.
Lie, locking it in.
Oh,
All right, Chloe, were you telling the truth or was that a very well planned lie?
Y'all, this was 100% true. It was a wild day. It was Valentine's Day of 5th grade for me in February 2002. So this was still kind of like, 6 months fresh off of 9/11. People were still freaking out about anthrax. And my mom is a federal employee, which would have been pertinent information for you to ask, but you didn't ask what she did. And
Why
so
would
she flipped out because that was like a thing.
Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo! I told you. Hullabaloo.
All right. Well, it is still 2-0. Honestly, in the lead. So I don't want to do the math and say that we already have a winner. We still have one more envelope to go through, and
triple points last round.
that is the last round. Steven, let's hear it.
There's no pressure. We won.
Jordan, hush.
Okay, so the email reads, I took attempt to hire job and found out what the person who had previously held the position was in jail for murder.
What was the job?
I was a clerk, circulation clerk at Providence Community Library.
How long did you work there?
I had gotten the job when I had just graduated high school, and then I held it until I'm pretty sure I was most of college. I think I quit when I was a junior because my schedule didn't line up because I wanted to do more theater stuff, and I had no time to work the desk anymore.
Was it a man?
Yes. Yeah.
Was he older?
He was. He used to, honestly, because there was like a brief crossover, like before I took the job, and he, swear to God, looked like the Monopoly Man.
So you met him?
That's like very briefly, like he was like
Show you the rope.
leaving. Yeah. He got mad because I couldn't do mental math, and I had to use a calculator. So
you were lucky you didn't piss him off too much, I guess.
yeah.
So did you know that he had murdered someone when you took the job, or did you find out later?
No, because I think if they had told me that in the interview process, I would have said thank you so much. But there's always retail.
So then how'd you find out?
I was just like in passing, like I was on my break, and I was at Night Memorial, which is like right down the street from Pig, and one of my coworkers was like, "Oh yeah, like he murdered somebody."
So was that a really stressful job?
I mean, like sometimes people were like rude, and the stacks were like, it was a very old building, so the stacks were like in like a dungeon essentially, and we had this like rickety old elevator that would spark, and they like would leave me down there alone because I would get scared, like something would happen.
No.
They'd run up, and I'd just be like, okay, where does the separate piece go? I personally ruined the stacks because nobody told me what to do because they all ran away. Like whenever something happened, I was always down there by myself.
So you're just walking down the hallway, and then someone's just like, he murdered a guy. Like,
No, I was on my break, so I was sitting in the break room where also the only like employee bathroom was, and we could use a public one, but it was just like it wasn't it. So I was just like eating my sandwich in the break room, and my coworker Karina, like we were just talking, and she just like kind of dropped that truth bomb, and I was like, I wish I would have known this before.
Okay, so he had gotten out of prison and then went to work at that library?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it actual murder or self-defense? Did you get any other details?
From what I understood, it was murder.
What kind of murder?
Not premeditated.
Oh.
I think I was working off of a different timeline. So you're saying that he murdered someone, went to jail, got out, and then worked for this place.
Yeah, and I took over.
Okay. I thought he like murdered someone, and then there was a job opening, and you took it.
But you showed him the ropes a little bit, so.
Yeah, he was like on his way out. He just happened to be a murderer who worked at a library. Not a librarian turned murderer.
I don't know. Hmm.
I think you
Yeah.
Stephen, you have stumped the
Stumped.
panel.
I just want to say lie, but that seems to be my thing today. Because the timeline wasn't clear for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I feel like Stephen was just telling us a story about work, and then just like a comfortable story about work, and then just like, oh yeah, by the way, this other thing kind of happened. I don't feel like a big connection, but I think maybe is it because we're not asking the right questions.
Yeah, we tend to do that. Were other people afraid of him?
Oh yeah. The reference librarian would not talk to them at all. Like he would go out of his way to avoid it. Like avoid any kind of interaction.
That sounds like any reference librarian, though.
Yeah.
I mean, true, but like usually if they're gonna go out, usually it's just like a natural thing. So if they're gonna put in the effort, that usually means something.
Yeah. So what was this guy's job again?
He was a circulation clerk. So his main job was like checking in and out material, collecting fines, printing, computer passes. We like if they wanted to look for a specific book, you would send them to the reference librarian. So we wouldn't do that at the desk, but.
Quick interruption. Matt is currently stuck on Earth 427. You want to
Even on his phone, he's
I mean, it's a photo.
He's lagging.
Come on.
It's a live video.
Give him some credit. This is a live video from Earth 427.
All right.
Bagley.
Roy, what are you thinking?
I would go with lie.
Yeah, I mean
I've been so right.
we're 0 for 2 with lie.
So
If we
let's try
switch now, are we gonna go 0 for 3 or like? It's a lot of pressure to not completely whiff on my first time doing this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling lie. So yeah, Roy and I, we're both saying lie.
All right, we're locking in with lie.
We're locking it in.
Steven, were you
The answer,
telling the
Steven.
truth? Or were you lying?
It is a lie. I did work at my memorial library, but not with a murderer. With a lot of crazy people, but not with a murderer.
About that in the past.
You should have gone lie, y'all. You would have gotten that point.
Nicely done. That means that we have honestly with 2, and maybe it's Mikey not having a shutout with 1 point tonight. Congratulations to everyone. All right, well, that is going to conclude our show. We made it to 9 o'clock, and I love that the audience is loving this episode. Congratulations for what seems to be the fan favorite of Would I Lie to You, tonight's edition. It'll go down in history. It'll be the most streamed video in big history. Congratulations. I want to thank you all for being on the show tonight. I want to thank Matt for coming from the past, staying in the present for about 30 seconds, and then time traveling all over the place.
Hold on. Matt's calling me.
Oh, Matt's calling. Let's hold on for Matt. So while we're bringing up Matt,
Matt's live.
All right, Matt. Hey, Matt.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Matt.
Who?
I'm calling you.
Can you guys hear him?
I think live from
Yeah.
427. 427, that is. It's cold here. I miss you all. From what I've gathered, there was a lot of murder. And there was a lot of snakes. There seemed to be some lagging. But just remember, if you're ever looking for some low-speed internet, reach out anytime at CB Communications. Brought to you live from Cranston, Earth 427.
Cranston?
Where Cranston's the capital.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, everybody.
Wow, that was something.
Bowler Matt is calling from the mold.
Yeah, the mold got him.
So, does anybody have anything that they want to plug? Steven, are you doing anything out in Chicago that you want to plug?
Yeah, so it just launched today. Actually, I'm on a D&D comedy podcast called The Explorers Pack. You can get it on Apple Podcast or Spotify. And then I also I wrote a web series, and we're going to start filming. It's going to release sometime in the fall. So if you look up Performance Improvement Plan, the web series on Facebook, you can follow it and watch it when it comes out.
Awesome.
Sweet.
That's awesome. I'm definitely going to check it out. Love that D&D idea. Anybody else have anything they want to plug?
Nope.
All right. I will plug more pig stuff. The same pig stuff. Tomorrow night, tune in for the Sketch Comedy Showcase. Folks worked hard for 8 weeks, and you can see what they came up with. So that's tomorrow night at 8. Classes beginning on October 21, improvpig.com. And would I lie to you? We do not have our next date scheduled, but it should happen within the next few weeks. So keep your eyes peeled on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, and we will see you all then. For Peter Kunis, our awesome producer, the Players Night, and myself, Wooly Shackleton, I wish you a awesome evening. Good night, everybody.
Good night.